everyone, it's Tash and welcome to another recipe video. And today we're going to be making some fresh cream, fresh fruit pancakes modelled on those lovely Hong Kong mango pancakes. In fact, we are going to make some Hong Kong style mango pancakes, but also melon pancakes. As you can see, not only have we used mango, but also watermelon and mystery melon. I'm going to admit, I bought packet melon for the melons because I didn't want 2 whole melons just to make a few pancakes. And all they said was it was watermelon and melon. So miscellaneous melon, mystery melon. Let me know what you guys think it is down in the comments. It's some kind of orange melon, but it's very nice and very sweet. And I really want to eat these now, but I'm going to be good and I'm going to show you how to make them first. So let's go to the kitchen. This is what inspired me to make this recipe this week. I went to the supermarket and I found this 3 tray of melon, and mango. And they're all perfectly cut and I thought, they're just the right size to make cream pancakes, especially those mango cream pancakes. But the mango you usually get in these packs is usually quite sour. So I also got some really nice mango from my local Asian supermarket. And I'm actually going to use this mango for the pancakes, and the melons should be fine for the other pancakes. First, in case you don't want to use the pre-cut ones, which I suggest not, I'll show you how I'm going to slice this one up. And if you're going to do all mango, you're probably going to need about 3 of these because you need the juicy cheeks on this side. So let's cut this one up now. What I do is I slice the cheeks on either side of the seed because the seed is kind of thin and flat. Like that, and you can kind of see that peeking out there. Do that on either side. It smells amazing. I wish you could smell it now. You can see the seed. And we're going to use these for the pancakes. I'm going to actually just cut this up now and eat it as a snack. Yum! So all this is good. You could put it in the pancake if you want, but it won't look very uniform inside. I just keep this aside as a snack. For the pancake itself, you're going to want a nice block. And this is kind of how you make the block. Slice it on either side, each cheek, to make a kind of oblong shape. Again, these bits are good snacks. And because I'm a chicken, I'm using a blunt knife now, just to slice the skin off from underneath. Like that. And this is what we can use for our pancakes. Let's do that to the other one. There you go, another one. Look at that lovely colour. Compare that against this mango here. There are lots of different varieties of mangoes too, and they all taste slightly different. Some are more fibrous, some are smoother. This one's quite a smooth, sweet, fragrant one. This one, I don't know actually. I'm gonna give it a taste. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I can already feel it, and it's really rough and fibrous here. Can the camera focus? Yes? No? You can kind of see it's kind of rough and furry there. Let's see. And just so we're comparing, let's slice this one, which isn't as fibrous. I'm gonna give this a taste. Yeah. Oh, that stuff is sour, so I might put that in the smoothie later. Woo, that one's really sour. My eyes are watering. And I'm gonna try this one. Hopefully it's better. Wow, what a difference. It's almost creamy, it's so lovely. Okay, yes, we're definitely using this one for the pancakes and using the supermarket pre-sliced one in some sort of smoothie, probably with lots of honey. Anyway, let's set this aside and we're going to start with making the crepes. We're going to start by making our crepe batter. Here I've got 200 milliliters of milk. This happens to be coconut milk. You can use any, but coconut milk works really well with mangoes. So this is what I'm using, and I've got 2 eggs. So we're going to beat that all up together until it's smooth. And as you can see, I'm doing the liquid ingredients first. And just before we beat them up, I'm going to add about a teaspoonful of vanilla, just for a little bit of fragrance. Take out all your frustrations. Set that aside for a second. Now we're going to do all the dry ingredients. I have 80 grams of plain flour here, and to that I'm going to add 10 grams of corn flour. And this is going to be quite a thin batter. We want it to be thin and elastic, which is another reason why we're adding the corn flour, because we want it not to be too tight with too much gluten. Add a little pinch of salt and 2 tablespoonfuls of caster sugar. Now we're going to gradually whisk that liquid in. So I'm going to start in the centre because we don't want any lumps, and just add it bit by bit, stirring as we go. Be patient as you do this, working from the centre outwards. You do not want any white lumps of flour in your smooth batter when you make those crepes. And that is our crepe batter all done. Now, because I want to colour these, I'm going to separate them into 3 different bowls. Right, so I'm just going to be really rough about it. Try not to get it everywhere, which is a bit of a hard ask for me. Try to evenly split it, because after all we're going to make the 3 different types of fruit pancakes today. Mango and 2 types of melon. And that'll do. Just give it a good shake, get all those last drops out. Now we're going to add the food colouring. I've got gel colouring here, which is really bright and won't water it down. Orange, yellow and pink. This stuff is super vibrant, so I'm going to try not to add too much. Oh, that's probably already too much. Let's see. Well, that was just about perfect. Let's do the same for the others. Okay, we're done with all those, so now let's cook them up over here. Now I'm going to oil my wok really lightly and preheat it on a medium heat. And to do that, I've got a bowl with a little bit of oil, and I'm literally just going to brush it like this. We do not need much oil. Future Tash voiceover here to explain what's going on, because I stopped talking when I was filming this bit. So basically each coloured bowl is going to make 2 crepes, so there's going to be 2 orange ones, 2 pink ones and 2 yellow ones. Here I've gathered half of the orange batter and I'm giving it a swirl in my heated and oiled pan, just so we have a nice thin even layer at the bottom. That little lump there is actually the egg calaiza, which I'll explain in a minute. And now we're going to cover it for about a minute until the top is completely dry and just cooked. And that's about done again. Oh, this had the stringy bit from the egg too. Hang on, what's that called? Let me look it up. Future Tash to the rescue! So that bit is called the calaiza, which is the little bit in the egg, and there are 2 actually on either end, which help attach the yolk to the membrane and it keeps it in place. I've worked out why sometimes this doesn't record. It's because when I press record, sometimes it just doesn't. So I'm not actually forgetting to press record. My phone isn't recording. So now I've actually made sure it hasn't lagged and is recording, and this is the second yellow pancake that I've made. So it's just going to take 1 minute to steam. I've put the lid on after I poured it in to steam it. And let's have a look what it looks like now. See, that's perfect. I put in half the pancake mixture and gave it a swirl around. And now I've waited a minute to steam until it's all dry on the top. And now we're going to take this out very carefully because it's very delicate, and we're just putting it on the plate that's just to the side here. And here's our stack of pancakes. We're going to put some paper towel over it so it doesn't dry out and let them cool down. Happy to hear that making the cream is super simple, so start only when your pancakes are completely cold, because if your pancakes are warm, they're going to melt the cream. So assuming your pancakes are cold, let's go. We want 300 millilitres of whipping cream. And this is whipping cream, not double or heavy cream, because we don't want it to be too thick, we want it to be light and airy. And to that we're going to add 2 tablespoonfuls of caster sugar. And that's it, all you have to do now is whip it up until it's soft and fluffy. And we're going to stop right there, that's perfect. So let's put that all together. Let's do a mango one first, since those are the most popular. Now this beautiful side is going to be our outside side, so flip it over so that the cooked side is facing you and facing up. And we're going to do cream fruit cream. So first, a dollop of our lovely whipped cream, not too much at the moment, followed by a nice fat slice of that mango, yum, and I'm doing it sort of in the centre, followed by a little more cream. We're just going to make sure it covers the top. You don't have to. In fact, most people just put cream and then fruit, or then fruit and then cream, and then roll it up. So you don't have to make the cream sandwich, if that makes sense. But I like to. Make sure it gets around all the gaps. Lovely. And now we're going to parcel it up. So take one side of the longest side nearest to you, like this. We're going to fold it in like a parcel, or like a birthday present. Don't worry about being perfect, because we're going to roll it up at the end of the day. And it's all going to one place. And now we're going to give it another gentle roll, gathering in all of that lovely goodness. Give it a bit of a pat. And that is your first pancake. And you basically do this again and again until you've used up all your crepes. And after you've done that, put them in the fridge to set for about an hour, and then you're going to slice them up. So let's come back in an hour. Tell you what, let's try another method of rolling. We're going to do the sides first. Let's see how that goes. And then we're going to gather this up. Whoops. And then this over the top, maybe. Let's see. Please don't explode. Oh, so that works too. Fine, so that's a different method of doing it. And of course you want to serve it seam side down, so I'm just going to put that one in the fridge with the other one now. And here are all of our colourful pancakes. Some more well wrapped than others, but never mind. Let's cut into one. So this is the first one we wrapped, I believe. Let's see what it looks like inside. I'm going to take a good sharp knife, give it a chop. Have a look. Woo! That looks amazing. Now let's eat them. And wow, just wow, look at how gorgeous these are. So pretty. And of course we've got to get that slow-mo shot in. Look at how gorgeous this is, I love it. So super fluffy, and perfect with a cup of green tea too. Ooh, fluffy. Excuse me while I take a bite out of the mango one. I've waited long enough and I cannot wait any longer. I'm getting cream all over my hands. Come here, you little bugger. Ha! That is good. That is so good. The fragrant sweetness of the mango, the soft, cool creaminess of the cream, and the bounciness of the crepe. It's just a magic combination. I love it so much. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope you will join me next Wednesday for my next one. Get the full recipe on my blog tashcakes.com, and find me on Instagram as tashcakes.tastes. Subscribe and hit the notification bell if you'd like to see more. Give this video a like if you liked it to help other people find it because algorithm. Comment down below if you'd like me to make anything in particular, and I'll see you guys next week. Be good, be nice, and have a good week.